So in this problem, we have 6x to the fourth plus 3x cubed minus 24x squared minus 12x. Okay, each term has an x in it. When that happens, we have to pull out our greatest common factor. So since they all have an x in it, and then each of these numbers also have a greatest common factor, the greatest common factor here is 3x. So we go ahead and pull out the 3x, and then we get to factor the rest of this problem. So our factored form for this is 3x times 2x cubed plus 1x squared minus 8x minus 4. Now this, remember, we can use factor by grouping for, and then we're going to take this 3x and use it later on in the last step of the problem. So box it off, do something with it so you know to come back to it. So we have 2x cubed plus 1x minus 8x minus 4. Here we're going to use factor by grouping. How do we do that? Break it up into two separate problems. So we have 2x cubed plus 1x squared and negative 8x and negative 4, and minus 4. So the greatest common factor between 2x cubed and 1x squared is x squared. So our factored form is x squared times 2x plus 1. And then the greatest common factor between negative 8x minus 4 is negative 4. Remember, when I tell you when it's a negative, assume the greatest common factor is negative. So our factored form is minus 4 times 2x minus 1. 2x minus 1, 2x minus 1. They match, so we rewrite 2x minus 1 in one group. And then we rewrite our x squared minus 4 as our other set of terms. And then what else did I tell you? We have this 3x over here, so we have to remember to bring that 3x down. So our final answer is 3x times 2x plus 1 times x squared minus 4. And in this one, we have 5x to the fourth minus 5x third plus 20x squared minus 20x. All the terms have an x in it, so our greatest common factor is 5x. Not only do they all share an x, but the greatest common factor between each of these terms is 5. So we have 5x times, because remember we got to do the factored form, 5x times x cubed minus 1x squared plus 4x minus 4. So when we go ahead and do that, remember this right here, we can factor by grouping, and then we're going to hold off using this 5x until the very last step. So our factored form is x cubed minus 1x squared plus 4x minus 4. We're going to break it up into two separate problems. So the first problem, x cubed minus 1x squared, the greatest common factor is x squared, and the factored form is x squared times x minus 1. And then over here we have 4x minus 4. The greatest common factor is 4, and our factored form is 4 times x minus 1. Remember, we have our two sets of matching parentheses, so x minus 1. We rewrite that at the bottom, and then we have x squared and the 4, so we group those together. So we have x squared plus 4. And then we have our 5x from the first step that we did, and what do we got to do? Bring that down all the way down to the bottom. So our final answer is 5x times x minus 1 times x squared plus 4. As always, here is our pet of the day. This is Barkley. On Tuesday, June 2nd, you will have a quiz on 8.7 and 8.8. Your test packets are due by Tuesday, June 9th. If you have any questions, be sure to send me an email. Have a great weekend, guys.